So today's video, we're going to run through 3 exercises you can use if you're been suffering with lower back pain and you just want to start strengthening up your core and your lower back. So the first exercise you're going to do is the bird dog. So you're going to get up in a kneeling position, hands directly below your shoulders, knees directly below your hips, shoulder and hip width apart. You're going to find neutral spine. Just make sure that your back is nice and flat with a little bit of a gentle curve in the lumbar spine. And from here, the idea is to brace your core. You're going to extend one arm and you can extend the opposite leg backwards. Now you don't want to start hyperextending your lower back. You want to keep your lower back nice and stable. You don't want no rotation going in. You don't want to flex or extend to the back. So the idea is to keep that area stable. So keep it nice and strong. Extend one arm, extend the opposite leg. Hold it there. Now I start off holding it there for 10 seconds. And then bring it back to center, and then alternate sides. So again, extend out, hold it there for 10 seconds. Now what you don't want to do is for your hip to drop or go up. You don't want to hyperextend your lower back. You want to keep it nice and stable. So as you're working through, you're not raising the leg up there, you're extending it out, and you just hold in that position. As you get better, you can be a bit more dynamic with the exercise. But again, you've got to maintain that stability through the hips and lower back. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is your dead bugs. So this time you're going to lie on your back, knees bent, feet off the floor, hands on your knees. Brace your abs, your core, and just gently flatten your back towards the floor. So you don't want to have much of an arch in your lower back. You want to flatten out and hold that position. From here, you can do whatever you want with the arms and legs. So for example, we're going to extend one arm over the head and you can extend the opposite leg. But the key is to maintain a strong core and a relatively flat back. Come back into the center and repeat on the opposite side. Come back in. Now there's all sorts of things you can do with the arms and legs, but the key is maintain a strong core and a relatively flat back. And it's a great way to help with the stability in the lower back and the hips. So that's the 2 first exercises. The last exercise then that most people have problems with is like the hip hinge. So a lot of times we injure our back from bending poorly and so forth. So the third exercise is going to retrain, especially after you've injured your back. This is going to be a weak position for you. So actually we need to build up some resilience in the tissues in this position. So standing feet hip width apart, you're going to push your hips back and bend forward from the hips. So you're not going to round your back, you're going to keep it nice and straight, but you're not going to go the opposite way. You're not going to hyperextend either. We're trying to find that kind of neutral spine, so you're not tilting them one way or the other. Neutral spine, push the hips back, bend forward. Slight bend in the knee, and just stand back up in that position, squeeze your glutes. So again, you'll trying to get stronger in that position that has likely caused you some discomfort in the past or where you've injured yourself, okay? So just bending forward, pushing the hips back, making sure they keep a nice neutral spine. Make sure you fall with the head as well. You'll feel it in your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, but it's a nice controlled exercise. If you want to make it harder, get a kettlebell, leave it on the floor for now, find that position, bend forward, pick it up, push those hips back, touch the floor, stand up, down again, pick it up, put it down. Good. Just keep repeating that, pushing those hips back, tilting from the hips, stand up, put it down. And that's your 3 exercises are really good at restoring that core stability, pelvic stability, and get your hips, your lower limbs and your upper body working together with a stable kind of core area and foundation.